Good morning, students. Today we are going to study on topic features of present industrial structure in India. In the last lecture already we have seen the industrialization chapter under chapter industrialization. Okay. So today we will discuss present industrial structure in India. Various type of industries, small, medium and large scale consumer and capital good industries, etc. constitute the industrial structure of an economy. We shall not discuss the basic features of our present industrial structure. This will help us understand the strength as well as the weakness of our industries. Following are the main features of our industrial structure. Coexistence of large and small industries. In India, both large industrial units as well as small and tiny units exist side by side. These are huge textile mills in Bombay, Ahmedabad, Coimbatore, etc., with crores of rupees invested in them. Contrary to it, their individual cottons weavers spread throughout the country. Investment made by them is a very small. Coexistence of large and small scale. First of all, the Indian industrialization system is involved with the large scale units and small scale units. You can understand. Okay, means there are huge textile mills in Bombay, Ahmedabad, Coimbatore with crores of rupees invested in them. Contrary, it their individual cottons were spread throughout the country. Investment made by them is very small. India's organized industries include iron, steel, sugar, cement, jute, heavy chemicals, etc. These are large units. On the other hand, there are innumerable small scale and cottage industries. Small scale industries, including cottage and village industries, are prominent in cotton and silk weaving, in engineering, poetry, toy making, etc. Regional disparities. In India, industries are concentrated in few regions. Some regions were selected for locating important industries. For example, cotton textile mills are located in Mumbai, Ahmedabad and Solapur. Most of the jute mills are located in Kolkata to reduce regional disparities. Our government has undertaken some measures. Actually government जो क्या करती है, जो राज्य की विभिन्नताएं हैं तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग वहाँ पे इंडस्ट्रियल सेटअप करती है. जैसे कोलकाता आप जूट की इंडस्ट्रीज़ बहुत सारी मिल जाएंगे बंगाल में, तो मुंबई में कॉटन टेक्सटाइल मिल्स मिल जाएंगी. सो ये इस तरीके से मतलब जो क्षेत्रीय विभिन्नता है उसको गवर्नमेंट दूर करने की कोशिश करती है. ओके, थर्ड वन इज डाइवर्सिफिकेशन ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज. आर इंडस्ट्रियल स्ट्रक्चर इज डाइवर्सिफाइड. अनलाइक in the past, we are now not confined to the consumer goods industries like cotton, sugar, cement, matches, etc. Today we also have basic and heavy industries like iron and steel, heavy chemicals, machine tools, electrical, electronics. There has been a continuous trend towards diversification and expansion of industries and independence. Diversification of industries. Next, coexistence of private, public and joint sector. Another important feature of India's present industrial structure is that private, public and joint sector coexist. Before independence, India's industrial structure consisted mainly of private sector. Since independence, our government has entered the industrial field and now many important industries are under the ownership and control of the government. For example, industries like atomic energy, iron and steel, heavy chemical, machine tools, heavy electricals, mineral oils and mineral of gold, mining of gold, copper, lead, zinc, etc. In the level of industrialization in India. Level of industrialization in India can be grouped into three categories under the four already industrially developed states. Maharashtra, Gujarat, West Bengal and Tamil Nadu accounted for 40% of factories, 55% of factory workers and 58% of the value added during 1985-86. The new industrialized states have developed after independence and have now achieved a satisfactory level of industrialization in these states. Group B states, these process of industrial distilling going on. Group C state falls under the category of industrial backward state. जैसे आप लोग देख रहे होंगे in this diagram, there are some states where industrially developed, means their industrial setup are more, okay, like Maharashtra, West Bengal, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, these are the industrial development. Next, in ग्रुप बी न्यू इंडस्ट्रियल एस्टेट, जहाँ पे इंडस्ट्रियल सेटअप की गई है, जैसे क्या है, कौन है, पंजाब है, हरियाणा है, आंध्र प्रदेश है, कर्नाटका है, केरला है, दिल्ली है, गोवा है, यहाँ पे इंडस्ट्रीज़ की न्यू इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन की इस्टेब्लिशमेंट हुई है. एंड इंडस्ट्रियल जो बैकवर्ड है पूरी तरीके से, जहाँ पे देयर इज़ नो इन इंडस्ट्री, असम, बिहार, मध्य प्रदेश, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, फिर नागालैंड, उड़ीसा, सिक्किम, राजस्थान, हिमाचल प्रदेश. तो दीज ऑल आर द बैकवर्ड इंडस्ट्रियल स्टेट्स. अच्छा, जो को एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ प्राइवेट, पब्लिक एंड जॉइंट सेक्टर हैं, उसमें क्या है, मीन्स तीनों सेक्टर आर इन्वॉल्व इन द डेवलपमेंट और इन द इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन. ओके ना, मीन्स प्राइवेट मीन्स जो लोग अपना खुद से प्राइवेट यूनिट डाल रहे हैं, जैसे प्राइवेट कंपनियाँ डाल रही हैं. पब्लिक जहाँ नहीं है वहाँ गवर्नमेंट इंडस्ट्री सेटअप कर रही है. और जॉइंट मीन्स कहीं कहीं दोनों मिल के पीपीपी बेसिस पे, पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप के बेसिस पे चीज़ों को कर रहे हैं, इंडस्ट्रियल सेटअप हो रही है. नेक्स्ट, कॉजेज़ ऑफ रीजनल डिस्पैरिटीज़. ये जो क्षेत्रीय भिन्नताएं हैं वो क्यों हैं, मेन रीज़न क्या है. वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर रीजनल इम्बैलेंसेस इज द स्ट्रेटेजिक लोकेशन ऑफ बिग पोर्ट सिटीज़. जैसे क्या है, सबसे पहली चीज़ इनका लोकेशन है. क्या है, सभी कोस्ट गार्ड एरियाज़ हैं, जैसे मुंबई, कोलकाता एंड चेन्नई. ये ब्रिटिश रूल ही इनको क्या करते हैं, डेवलप करके गए थे. सेकेंड, अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर रीजनल इम्बैलेंसेज इन द अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ रिसोर्सेज लाइक fertile soil, good deposits of mineral resources, etc. Third one, disparity found in facilities such as transport and communication, power, banking, insurance, education, etc. States like Punjab, Haryana, Maharashtra are well equipped with these facilities, whereas Jammu and Kashmir, Assam, Bihar, Orissa are lacking same facilities. Next, fourth, some states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Tamil Nadu give various economic incentives like tax concession, cheap credit facilities. So new entrepreneurs are attracted to states for making investments. Next, impact of industrial practice on the ecosystem. Every day we see different kind of living things, animal, bird, fish, plants, trees, flowers, etc. and non-living things, rivers, pond, oceans around us. These things taken another constitutes other or environmental effect. They cannot be any human life on the earth without an environment. These things are dependent on each another and found in particular type of environment which is called an ecosystem. The type ecosystem was coined by a British botanist Tansley in 1935. An ecosystem or ecological system can be defined as a group of living and non-living things which are independent and are found in particular type of environment. Clear ना? जैसे कहने का मतलब है कि जहाँ हम रहते हैं, जो चीज़ों को, जहाँ लिविंग और नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स दोनों को एग्जिस्टेंस होती है, और क्या है, एक पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट में दोनों सेट करते हैं, एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. अच्छा, इसका इकोसिस्टम पे क्या इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन का इफेक्ट है. तो सबसे पहले, man is closely related to his ecosystem. He is dependent on it like any living things for food, water, air, space and shelters. He need a variety of natural food to keep him alive. Increasing industrialization and rapid economic growth have led to severed environmental problems. The impact of expansion in industrial activities can be studied under the following heads. Mining industry. India has used mining of minerals. Industrials are important for the economy. Okay, mining industries in India produce coal, iron ore, mica, bauxite and manganese. Mining operations involve the following activities. First one is exploitation, disposal of wastage, ore processing of minerals, creation of necessary infrastructure for mining. फिर impact on land, pollution of air, pollution of water. Everything means through industrialization is being polluted. Okay, so urbanization 7.2. Urbanization, economic progress of nation is closely associated with the both industrialized, मतलब शहरीकरण, लोग गाँव से शहर की तरफ भागते जा रहे हैं, तो इसी को हम क्या कहते हैं, अर्बनाइजेशन या शहरीकरण. रोज़ नए नए शहर बनते जा रहे हैं और बढ़ते जा रहे हैं. The growing share of urban population to total population of a country is called urbanization. Urbanization is the process of fast development of cities due to migration of people from rural areas in search of job. Third, with the growth of medium and large scale industries, several industrial towns and cities have emerged in India. In 1951, about 17% of Indian population lived in Indian urban areas, which increased to about 33% in 2017. There is a close relation between urbanization and industrial development. Cities are the main hubs of economic activities in any industrial country. Thus, in many cases, the economic and social infrastructure in these cities become inadequate meet the growing needs of people. Thus, in many large cities, we find the existence of many slums areas which begin as unauthorized settlement for the poor people migrating from the rural areas with poor wasted disposal facilities, inadequate access to safe drinking water and sanitation facilities. Deforestation, removal or destruction of the forest cover of an area for economic gains is called deforestation. जैसे मतलब जंगल काटे जा रहे हैं तो इसको हम डिफॉरेस्टेशन कह रहे हैं. डेवलपमेंट इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन हो रही है तो आप लोग देख रहे होंगे कि बहुत सारे जंगल्स को काट दिए जा रहे हैं, फॉरेस्ट को हटाए जा रहे हैं, तो ये क्या है, डिफॉरेस्टेशन हो गया. Removal or destruction of the forest cover of an area of economic gain is called deforestation. Forests are renewable sources which play a vital role in enhancing in the quality of the environment as they are a part of life support system. They play an important role in affecting the climate, water and soil cycles. Industrial activities result in deforestation in the following ways. First one is construction dams have resulted in erosion of more and more river channel and land on both sides of various rivers. Okay, many industries are based on forest. For example, paper, furniture, plywood, drugs, etc. are based on forest. मतलब जो भी natural resources हैं and that natural resources industries are based on these natural resources. Okay, so through deforestation they are harming the ecosystem also. Industrialization involves setting up of industries on the lands reserved for agriculture and forest. During the process of industrialization, when trees are felled, the soil is subjected to erosion by the full force of rains and winds. Next, pollution. You all are knowing what is pollution. Pollution may be described as any addition to air, water, soil that threatens human life or other living organism. It can also be defined as the unfavorable change of surrounding which take place mainly because of human activities. Pollution is mainly of three types: air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. Substances causing pollution are called pollutants. मतलब जो चीज़ें उसको पॉल्यूट कर रही हैं उसको पॉल्यूटेंट्स कहेंगे. फर्स्ट वन इज एयर पॉल्यूशन. एयर पॉल्यूशन इंडिकेट्स एन accumulation of health hazard substance in the atmosphere. Main industries are the powerful source of air pollution. For example, petroleum refineries discharge air pollutants like SO2, NO2, CO, etc. 1/5 of the air pollution is caused by chemical plants, pulp and paper mills, sugar mills, etc. Cement factories produced a huge amount of dust. Pollution from discharge gases of vehicles account for about 60% of the air pollution, and in metro cities it is up to 80%. Water pollution means combination of water by foreign matter that deteriorates the quality of water. It includes river pollution, ocean pollution, industrial wastage. Water is the major source of water pollution. These waste water may contain acid, alkyls, salts, poisons, oils, and in some cases harmful bacteria. Mines, especially gold and coal mines, are responsible for large quantities of acid water. Soil pollution. The disposal of industrial wastage also causes soil pollutions. The soil pollutions include the wastage from food and food processing industries, hazardous wastage generated from tanneries, petroleum refineries, paper and pulp industries, iron, steel and industries, chemical fertilizer industries, etc. In most cases, a huge volume of soil solid wastage or dumped in the soil. Noise pollution. The growth of industries or industrial towns leads to the problem of noise pollution, any unwanted sound that adversely affect human and wildlife. The main sources of such pollution: noise produced in factories, noise produced by mining activities, which includes the sound generated from the blasting of rocks, drilling, movements of crushing machinery, etc. Noise product by motor vehicles, means these are the noise pollution. Dhwani pradushan. Energy generation. As the economy grows, energy consumption increase. Today we mainly rely on conventional source of energy like coal, petroleum, natural gas, and hydroelectric sources to generate electricity for the running or factories. All of these energy sources are एग्जॉस्टेबल और नॉन रिन्यूएबल. जैसे क्या है कि कहाँ कहाँ से एनर्जी क्रिएट होती है, ये सब सारी चीज़ें वी मेन रिले कन्वेंशनल सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी. मतलब जैसे हम लोग जो बिलीव करते हैं वो कन्वेंशनल सोर्स पे, जैसे लाइक है कोल है, पेट्रोलियम है, नेचुरल गैस है, हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक सोर्सेज हैं. तो ये सब सारी चीज़ें क्या हैं उस पर नॉन रिन्यूएबल सोर्सेज की चीज़ें हैं. द यूजेस ऑफ कोल एज एनर्जी इन्वॉल्व्स इट्स बर्निंग विच रिलीजेस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, अ greenhouse gas that increase the temperature. The uses of petroleum produces gases like NO2 that causes corrosion, attacks skin and lungs congestion. Measure to project ecosystem. Introduction of eco-friendly technology. Indigenous practice may be adopted to control the destruction and improve the quality of ecosystem. Instead of canal or tubewell irrigation, the construction and use of ponds may be popularized. Ponds are not only useful for the irrigation, they are maintain the underground water level around the regions. जैसे क्या है कि अब कैसे इकोसिस्टम को प्रोटेक्ट करें, ठीक है ना. तो सबसे पहले क्या है, जैसे इको फ्रेंडली टेक्नोलॉजी को हमको यूज़ करना पड़ेगा और उसके अकॉर्डिंग चीज़ों को करनी पड़ेंगे. फिर अगेन द यूज़ ऑफ केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्स, पेस्टिसाइड में भी मिनिमाइज्ड. इन सब सारी चीज़ों को क्या है कम करना पड़ेगा. यूज़ ऑफ फर्टिलाइजर्स में भी इंकरेज बाय द कंट्रोलिंग पेस्ट. इन इंडिया नाउ इट इज़ मेनी इंडिजिनियस प्रोडक्ट आर बीइंग adopted to control the ecosystem of biofertilizers. फिर क्या है, instead of using low lying land for township, forestry may be adopted as a forest help to restore the ecosystem. फिर further to prevent pollution, renewable energy like solar and nuclear energy may be used. Disposal of waste, जो वेस्टेज है उसका सही तरीके से डिस्पोजल किया जाना चाहिए, जैसे उसको मतलब मिनिमाइज, उससे जो पॉल्यूटेड चीज़ें हों वो कम हो. उसके थ्रू द सॉलिड और लिक्विड वेस्ट कांट बी जस्ट बी डिस्पोज एट एनी प्लेस. कहीं भी उसको डिस्पोज नहीं करना चाहिए. देयर आर सेवरल मेथड्स ऑफ वेस्टेज डिस्पोजल. सेग्रेशन ऑफ वेस्टेज, देखिए सेग्रेशन ऑफ उसको मतलब जितने भी वेस्टेज हैं 3 कैटेगरी में उसको बांट दीजिए. बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट, नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट एंड बायोडिग्रेडेबल एंड हैजार्डस वेस्ट, मतलब जो सबसे खतरनाक होते हैं. तो ये इस तरीके से जो भी कबाड़ निकलता है, कूड़ा निकलता है, उसको 3 क्राइटेरिया में बांट के फिर उसको प्रॉपर वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के थ्रू करना चाहिए. तो वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट, अ प्रॉपर वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट इज़ नीडेड बिकॉज ऑफ द फॉलोइंग रीजन. इट हेल्प्स in checking the environment pollution, water pollution, soil pollutions and our air pollutions. It also help in conserving the natural sources through the recycling of wastage. फिर it also help in preventing the spread of infection disease through proper treatment and disaster. Dumping, water dumping, waste dumping to some extent represent the final stage of the persons. फिर biodegradable waste एज ए किचन, जो वेजिटेबल से निकलते हैं उसको बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट कहते हैं, ठीक है ना. फिर नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्टेज कैन बी फर्दर सेग्रेटेड. रिसाइकेबल वेस्ट जैसे प्लास्टिक है, पेपर है, फिर उसको प्लास्टिक बना दिया जाता है, प्लास्टिक को यूज़ करके. टॉक्सिक वेस्ट ओल्ड मेडिसिन है, जैसे पेंट केमिकल्स हैं, बल्ब है, स्प्रे है, ये सब क्या है टॉक्सिक वेस्ट है. सॉइल वेस्टेज, हॉस्पिटल वेस्टेज सच एज डिस्कार्डेड सिरिंज, जो हॉस्पिटल्स में जो कबाड़ निकलता है, जैसे सर्जिकल इक्विपमेंट्स हैं, फिर क्या कहते हैं सिरिंज वगैरह हैं, स्वैब्स हैं, प्लास्टर्स हैं, क्लोथ्स हैं, सॉइल, ये सब सारे क्या हैं सॉइल. टॉक्सिक एंड सॉइल वेस्ट मस्ट बी डिस्पोज्ड ऑफ विद अटमोस्ट केयर. इनको बहुत केयर से डिस्पोज करना चाहिए. हैजार्डस सॉलिड वेस्ट सच एज हॉस्पिटल वेस्ट must also be segregated from non-hazardous waste. Such segregation of waste is needed for the proper processing and recycling of the waste. Landfilling is an approved a form of open dumping. It can be defined as the method of disposing the refuse on land without creating hazards to public health or safety by utilizing the principle of engineering. ओके फिर देखिए कैसे कंपोस्टिंग करेंगे, मतलब चीज़ों को खाद में कन्वर्ट कैसे करेंगे. Composting is a natural process in which biodegradable, natural and decomposed by the microbes and converted into the measures. Compost can be produced from a small fraction of waste by either aerobic or anaerobic microbial activity. Aerobic composing, anaerobic composing. It is a more familiar and commercially applied method. It requires mixing and addition to promote stable aerobic conditions. These can be accomplished on static piles, windows, or in more elaborate nervous system. Anaerobic composting. This type of composting doesn't require aeration or mixing and is less prone to odor production and produce the additional valuable thing, a biogas, resulting in net energy production. फिर benefits of composting क्या होता है? कंपोस्ट करना, conversion of organic waste into valuable and product which can be used as a manure in land farming, reduction in space, reduction of the quantity wasted or disposed by the householder, recycling, for reduction in the use of fertilizer and polluted weeds killers and for the garden. Drainage, removal of surface or subsurface water from a given area by natural or artificial means is called drainage. Okay, now the waste management system is in industrial areas and towns also. Drainage system in these a proper drainage system in prevent flooding during monsoon. It maintain a clean and hygienic environment to collect the wastewater for the proper treatment. There are two systems of drainage. Wastewater drainage. The wastewater drainage system becomes operative by laying drainage pipes that carry wastewater drums from drains collected to toilets, bathroom, washroom, etc. Treatment plant for them. It's a closed pipe system accessible through manholes. For storm water drainage, for treatment of effluents. Effluents can be biologically detoxified if they have little or no heavy metals. Following are the steps for the treatment of effluent before discharge: primary discharge, secondary treatment and tertiary treatment. The sludge, the solid content of the sewage is, पहले क्या करते हैं, जो solid contents हैं उनको हम remove करते हैं. Sludge can be removed either by filtration or by setting the sludge by sinking in a large holding tanks. The sludge removed by the primary treatment may be digested, sterilized, or otherwise treated until it's free of heavy metals or other. Secondary treatment, the clear effluent undergoes aeration in secondary treatment. The liquid phases may be aerated in daylight in large storage tanks, or it may be trickled in or sprayed other banks open to air daylight. A further 90% reduction in the pathogen occurs, giving now 99% through reduction in ineffectivity. Third, tertiary treatment. The liquid phase passes through the clear quartz tube with exposed to instant ultraviolet light. The treatment will totally destroy all known pathogens. A liquid phase effluent is now fully transparent and well oxygen. The effluent can be employed to provide safe discharge to bathing, water and surface areas. Tertiary treatment may also involve chemical stripping of the phosphate and neutrals level and the outfall. Next, abatement of air pollution. कैसे air pollution is a major global pollution. It aggravates the existing health problems. It is also responsible for a large number of environmental problems, including damage to forecasts and crops and acid deposition and widespread destruction of acid sensitivity and activity. Technical devices to reduce pollutions by using electric and biogas baghouse filters, flue gas desulfurization, F devices are capable of controlling sulfur dioxide emission of 90 up to 90. सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड सबसे खतरनाक पॉल्यूशन गैस है जो चीज़ों को क्या करता है, प्रदूषित करता है. एंड सेवरल टेक्निक्स कैन बी यूज टू कंट्रोल नाइट्रोजन ऑक्साइड एमिशन. अ सिंपल मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ इट्स combustion process and resulted in 30 to 55% NO2. Selective catalytic reduction can reduce emission by 80 to 90%, but it is expensive to implement. This can be implemented in future. Another measure industry can adopt to reduce emission to use to sulfur coal. So this way, this chapter is now going to be finished. So in the second unit test, the up to first to this chapter will come, and it will be an objective question paper. So for today, thank you very much. If you have any problem, you can ask in the comments and through direct contacts. Okay, thank you.